Hello everyone, my name is Shy and today I'm kind of bringing a special kind of video. I'm currently filming this midnight of the 18th, and as everyone knows, it's officially been 1 year since our Prince Jonghyun left us. I kind of hesitated on what I wanted to do for today. It was either not upload anything or this. This being listening to his posthumous album and remembering the good times. So first things first, at the 20-minute mark I'm going to take a break, mainly because my camera only can record about 30 minutes, so about the 20-ish minute mark I will cut. You guys can go take a breather, get some water, just take care of yourself in the moment, and then we can get back to listening to Jong's album. So before I get into this, I've actually never listened to this. It's almost been a year since it's been released. I've only listened to the 2 tracks where they had the music videos for, which was, I believe, Shinee and Before Our Spring. So, and I have the physical of this album back at home in the States. My dad got it for me when he went to here for work, to Korea for work. I told him to get it for me. And, you know, I'll talk about everything later. Let's just get right into this. So again, about the 20-ish minute mark, we'll take a break. Let's take a breather, you know, collect ourselves and continue listening, okay? So, to remember Jong, let's listen to his posthumous album, Poet and Artist. Oh, and this will not be monetized. If there are ads on it or anything, it is because of the copyright, okay? So none of that money is going to me, and even if I had the choice to do so, I would not do so. So if there are any ads on here, it is because of copyright. So anyway, without further ado, this is Jonghyun, Poet and Artist. Here we go. like I said, I really haven't listened to Jong for over a year now, so you know, it's been a while since I've heard his voice, so it's just bringing back a lot of memories. God, I miss hearing his voice. Oh, see you promote this would have been amazing. All I can imagine now just listening to this is just him having the time of his freaking life. Just playing with this song. There's one song I'm definitely not ready for is Before I Spring. I know I'm gonna cry for that one. My reaction to that music video was awful, so I don't know how it will be hearing this a year later. Technically 10 months later, but still. songs so far are really diverse. But I guess you could say it's also Jonghyun-esque, I guess. Oh. Oh. It's different from hashtag. Hey! Oh! God, how sick would this been live? Oh, this style is so different. 와. That's our job. Always doing something different. God, everything is so different here though. Like the styles of the songs are so different. But they obviously all highlight his vocals, so. Wow. Ugh. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. Every single one of these songs, I can just imagine what Jonghyun would have done had he played this at like a Shinee world, at a Shinee concert, or like maybe performed one of these at SM Town or something. Listen to this one song, and then we'll go for a break, okay? Ooh. This has that like really old arcade retro kind of vibe to it. Not arcade, but this is something I heard in like the old Sonic games. And if that shows my age, then I don't know what will. If that doesn't show my age, I don't know what will. No, I'm thinking of the California, USA, like, video game I played in the N64. That's what I'm thinking of. like really old Mario Kart. Like 64 Mario Kart. Oh, I can see his flashy moves right now. Oh, he would be living this up at a concert. This is a good, like, intro, like, intermission kind of song, you know? Okay, this is where we'll stop. Seriously guys, if you need to take a breather, take one now. I'll see you guys back in a few seconds. We're back. How is everyone doing? Is everyone doing okay? Did you get some water? Did you take a breather? If you still need to take a breather, pause this video right now. But we have just 3 more songs left, and then I'll just give, I guess, how the whole year has been for me at least. And just, you know, dive into the good memories I've had of Jong, and then let's just use the rest of the day to remember him, okay? So, let's get this party started. Here we go. Oh. I'm not ready for before our spring. styles on this album are so different. Like they can go to a pure like kind of pop ballad kind of style to R&B to a straight ballad. Retro too. Oh gosh. One more till before our spring. I'm not prepared for this. Ooh. So many different styles. I can honestly see each of these songs in a different album pertaining to that style. Honestly, but it also fits well with this. Before our spring. Here we go. Sorry, that was an ad, but, yeah, that was it. His posthumous album. It's really weird to think it's been a year. Honestly, I feel like this whole year was a blur to me, especially the beginning half, because after Jong, I had 2 more heartbreaks. 2 more. And then after that, it was just a process of healing all over again. But as everyone knows, I've reacted to, obviously, Jonghyun's last 2 MVs, and I also reacted to Shinee's comebacks. And if you've seen those, you know how much Shinee means to me. I basically spent most of my teenage years with them. I've gotten into them 10 years ago. I've mentioned that I got into them when I was 12. 12, 13-ish, give or take. So that's basically a long time. I basically grew up with them, you know? And, you know, I got to see them last year in SM Town Live in Seoul when I was here in Korea, you know, studying. And now I'm back in Korea as a teacher. And here I am celebrating the life that is our lovely Jonghyun. It's just weird to me that it's been a year. Honestly, I've literally avoided everything related to Jonghyun as best as I could. Obviously, as I mentioned, I do play SM's Superstar, that game, you know, that rhythm game, and I had to play his songs a couple of times because of the missions. So that took a lot of courage for me. Also starting to play Shinee's old songs again took a lot of courage. But yeah, Jonghyun obviously is a special person is forever gonna be a special person to me. The fact that I got to see him in Seoul 1 year ago still boggles my mind. It's just like, how did I manage to get tickets? How did me and my friend manage to get those tickets? Because I remember that day clearly. We were panicking because we thought we were supposed to go somewhere to meet the person with the tickets, but we ended up going to the venue hoping to all that was good that we would get the tickets, and we did. And we managed to, you know, watch the concert and everything. And then obviously flash forward to December of last year. I actually, 24 hours from now, it's midnight right now on the 18th, I found out. I basically woke up 8 o'clock a.m. PST, or was it 8 o'clock a.m. PST on the 18th, when it was the 19th here. It was already like 1 a.m. in the morning, and that was the first thing I woke up to. Was that someone I cared about for 10 years is suddenly gone. And I think I mentioned in the reactions I did to Jonghyun's videos, I couldn't eat properly for 3 days. All I could manage was just maybe like a simple pork bun and some water, and that was it. Like, I was devastated. That feeling that I felt when I woke up, it's still like, is so vivid in my mind. Like, I remember, like I always do, every morning I wake up, turn on my social media, I scroll down a few scrolls, and then the first thing I see was SM confirms Chinese Jonghyun passed away. And right then and there, my heart just dropped. I like immediately woke up. Like, I immediately woke up and I was just like, there's no way. This has to be a joke. There's no way. You know? We were supposed to see all 5 of Shinee in Japan a few months later. Like, you know, we were supposed to have OT5 again, you know? We weren't supposed to see OT5 like this again for the last time, you know? That kind of feeling. So it's definitely been one heck of a year. Obviously, like I said, I had 2 more heartbreaks few months after Jong, like several months after Jong. So this year has definitely been a year of, I guess, healing and remembrance, more often than I wanted to. So, you know, I guess all we could do now, move forward, remember the happy times, and always keep whatever he fought for in our hearts. And hopefully we can continue to look at the good moments of Jonghyun. I still miss him very much. It actually is still a little bit painful to hear his voice again, even though I don't show it often. It is a bit painful to hear his voice again. It is still a bit painful to listen to the old songs, because I can remember, you know, I immediately flash back to SM Town, Life and Soul, so it just hurts still, but I'm slowly moving on, slowly getting there. Hopefully everyone is too. Just what we should do is obviously keep Jonghyun in our hearts, remember all the good times, and continue fighting for what he fought for. That being said, continue supporting Shinee. They've been doing well these past 10 years. Obviously, it's been not just a rough year for us, but for them as well. So let's keep supporting Shinee, especially as some of them enter the military. Obviously, Onu has enlisted. Ooh, excuse me. But yes, all in all, simply put, please remember Jonghyun in the happier times. You know, I guess continue trying to fight, continue fighting his fights. There was a lot of things I'm sure he fought for, and just, I guess, remember the good times. So yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Use this day to remember Jonghyun, and all the good things, and continue fighting his fights, continue supporting Shinee, and yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Bye-bye.